How was your Tuesday so far? I think last we left off, we were in this newish area of the game. We had gotten stuck here earlier because you have to do some shenanigans to get past the bone pillar enemies, right? Yeah, I can go explore what's down this way. So. About 5 hours in, I've killed 4 of the 5 bosses that give you orbs. Does that make sense? That's cool. I like how there's a little light space on the ground to show you where it's safe to stand. It's pretty rad. Oh shit. Can't all be good. Ah, bummer. There might be something else in this room. I'll have to check here. I guess that's the only exit. This one. Hey, Dr. Bobman, thanks for the follow. How are you doing today? Let's see what all we stumble on here. I'm guessing that defeating those 5 bosses and progressing further into the castle, which in this game I don't think is Castlevania. This is kind of a playing through the series in timeline order. This is sort of the origin of the Belmont line, the Vampire Killer Whip, Dracula, presumably, since he's not the villain in this game yet. Oh. This is a blind playthrough for me. I haven't played this one before, so just operating on assumptions here. Cool, cool. What's class today, Kevin? Oops. I guess I must have had an axe in it. I'm holding on to the axe as my weapon. I've been really enjoying it so far. It's pretty good in a lot of different applications. Got some cool like juggle abilities, but they're not very easy to use. Ouch. Oh, that's cool. You can kind of press the L1 button to switch which sub-weapon power-ups you want to use. Wow, that guy gets locked on you for a minute. Jeez. Biochem? Cool. No! There we go. Nice. This game's pretty solid. I know that most 3D Castlevanias are maligned, with a couple exceptions. People seem to think that Curse of Darkness is okay. This one actually has pretty positive reviews on the whole. But like Castlevania 64, everybody hates that game. Hey Leon, what's groovin'? How was your Tuesday? Got to some really great plot finally in Persona 3 yesterday, but it was also like poorly executed. I think those can sometimes be the worst, where you have a really cool seed of an idea for your story, or something that looks good like in the script, then you just don't present it in a way that's exciting. It happens a lot with movies. Usually the movie problem is that they only have like 2.5 hours to tell their stories. You kind of have to read between the lines to enjoy it. Nice. Yeah, my wife had off Columbus Day as well. Getting Persona 4 today? Awesome. I think this is a Genbu Black Turtle door, if you don't have that key yet. Oh, really? It's a White Tiger? I guess the black one must look a bit different. We've only found one of the... For whatever reason, the keys are named after the 5, like, cardinal Asian deities. The Black Turtle, Red Phoenix, Blue Dragon, Yellow Dragon, and White Tiger. And I've only found the Blue Dragon key so far. Yeah, no mechanical indicators, that's right. I guess video games are uniquely positioned to do the false ending thing, because when you're watching a movie, like you can know how long the runtime is, right? And be like, oh, I know this movie isn't over yet. You can also give that away. Yeah, so same thing if it's split up into multiple movies, like Legend of Myth is saying. I think that would have been the thing that would have been the most compelling, to build everything up mechanically and through the use of music and just presentation and make it seem like that was actually the ending. It would feel less like the protagonists were stupid. I've definitely played games that have executed on that really well. Okami does that. Final Fantasy VI and Lufia 2 both do that really well. I guess that's just a shortcut? Go ahead and open it real quick. Hello. I feel like this game could benefit from some kind of mild XP system. Not something that, like, really promotes grinding, but just something to make you feel like it's worth fighting enemies when you're not forced to. Because it seems fairly correct to skip enemies in most of this game, outside of the rooms that have the little doors that block you from skipping it, you know? Do the puzzles in this, dig the puzzles in this series. This game in particular, pretty well done. Shit. I don't know how I would make that without taking damage. There we go. I guess you get money to drop, which is nice, but it's not a guaranteed thing for fighting enemies. I think breaking the fourth wall is a tool that can be used really well. Like, it was done really well in Bravely Default, for example. Bravely Second, I have a lot of problems with the way they presented the plot in that game in general. It had that weird, like, Japanese sequel Gaiden side story effect where the tone was just really different and the characterization changed and they did a lot of retconning. It felt like the Star Wars prequels in that respect. It wasn't a bad game, but it just felt really different. And I felt like it often did things because that's the way they did it in... Man, I can actually have falling damage in here. That's interesting. That's the way they did it in Bravely Default and had to one-up it, you know? Oh, nice. Less lucky there. Hey, Spartan, how's it going? Hey, Sornus, what's groovin'? How's your day treating you, my friend? Oops. Maybe it doesn't want me to double jump? I don't know. It might work better. Okay. Huh. So this looks like a save room. Oh, curtain time bell. The bell that denotes the start of a play. It will not disappear upon use. Okay, I think that is for the boss fight in this level, so I'm glad we came over this way. I'm doing well. Looking forward to playing more Castlevania this week. So I'm a fan of the series, but was surprised to learn that I had only played like 7 out of 10 titles from the series. Is that damaging me? Make sure I don't die in this room. Okay. No, it doesn't hurt. That is a good design decision. The jumping mechanics in this game are a little wonky, especially like using the whip to grab onto stuff. So this is probably going to take me several attempts, even though it looks like it's not that big of a deal. It's really hard to gauge distance in this room. Like, that'll keep happening too. Work ends. Very good. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I played Dawn of Sorrow, which is the same setting. It's like the sequel to Aria of Sorrow, so I'm pretty excited to do Aria. I hear Aria is a slightly better game for a couple different reasons. Hooray! Yep, we're playing through all of them in chronological order, so Aria and Dawn will be the last two games we do from the series. Alright, so we got a save room in here, which is good. Yeah, Symphony of the Night's a really good game. I remember being really excited when I played that for the first time. I grew up. This is one of the few series that I grew up with. Didn't play way after the fact. I actually owned Castlevania 1, 2, and 3 on the NES as a kid, and then rented a lot of the other titles. Oh, are there DS emulators? That's interesting. I guess I never thought about that being a thing. I should make sure that I have Dawn of Sorrow. I might have loaned it to my dad, so I might have my copy at home. So there's another save room all the way down there. There's a way for me to drop down. See if it's also on the opposite side. Really? Are they like really, really robust? Oh, that's surprising. Please don't fall, please don't fall. Nice. Why would I check the other direction? Oh, this room. Okay, I know where I am now. The boss room may have been at the end of this path here. Go down and check. I know it was somewhere along here there was a room we got to, like a boss room. We needed to trigger something. Yeah, this is good. Is the Saturn remake of Symphony of the Night considered good? Actually, I hadn't heard that. I thought that the original version was what everybody liked the best for the PS1. An item we have to use, you think? Oh, right. Time, of course. DS emulators are pretty good. Cool. Yeah, it's like PSP emulators are basically perfect as well. Okay, I will not be standing on the thing. Mm-hmm.
Sara?
Oh no. He believes this to be his wife, but it almost certainly is not.
You came to save me.
God, she's got a 5-head.
I'm so glad you're not hurt.
I can't believe you're safe.
It's because she's a spooky ghost.
First.
Leon, why would you think that's actually her? There's like a big boss door outside. Nice dodge.
Who are you?
Oh my. Too bad. And I thought this would work so well.
Oh, evil succubus. Cool.
I was careless. It was obvious that it wouldn't
Some
be so
Titus and
easy.
Yuno laughing there.
I was going to let you die without any suffering because I liked the way you looked.
Does she have like a mono boob?
Well,
They went ahead and like
that's
did a
just too
gratuitous
bad.
butt scene with her, but
Ah, but I've changed my mind. Your face warped in pain. Just the thought thrills me.
I'll have to research that, Spartan. I've heard the opposite in the past. That's cool. Probably don't want to let her keep those. One hit's enough, but she spawns them constantly. It's a cool little animation. Oh, no tricks. Uh-oh. Probably don't want to let her do that. Can you stop doing that, dude? It's super rude. She always keeps those summers, so I can't really stop that. Oh, jeez. Oh god, that hurts bad. She gets pretty nasty in her second phase. Paralysis, that's not good. Got her. Yikes.
If I had known this would happen, I would have fought you in the guise of your loved one. Then, like that old man, you would
What
have...
platform has the best
Man,
version?
you're talking about Rinaldo. What do you mean?
That
PS1
old man,
version's the best on the Vita. Download to the
his
PSN.
own daughter.
We've got this, Marstead. Where? How?
There's one on PSP that's supposed to be pretty good too.
First try.
Guess the Xbox Live version isn't bad. PSP's fine. Xbox Live has all the cutscenes. And so far I don't see anyone saying that the Saturn version is the best. The Saturn version looks a little bit worse, the music's a little bit poorer, but it lets you play as Maria, which is different. Alright, that's my last orb. I'm gonna go buy some more potions here. I think they're all fairly close to each other, though. It doesn't really matter. Hey, dude. It's
You
grooving.
did well to come back.
Rinaldo.
Rinaldo, please tell me
What is it?
about your daughter.
I don't know what you've heard, but you don't need to know anymore.
I think Rinaldo's the best
Rinaldo,
voice
you've
actor in
helped
the
me
game
so
so
much.
far.
The
We'll
least I
see
can
what
do for you
happens
is
with
listen to your
Mathias
story and
later.
support you in your suffering.
Needless meddling.
Hey, Jahan, what's going on?
Very well. I'll tell you.
Uh-oh, spooky music.
It was 5 years
Story
ago.
hype.
A
On
cold
that day,
night,
5 years
the
ago.
full moon. I returned home from picking herbs necessary for the secret arts. And what greeted me was a sea of steaming blood.
It's pretty spooky.
And at the center of it were the bodies of my wife and son.
Oh man, Ronaldo's been having a really bad day.
I could not believe my eyes. My daughter was there, laughing. Blood
Is she like
Turned into a vampire?
That's
the
right.
music?
By Walter. My daughter went out a window without even looking at me. When I recovered, I built the whip with
She like
alchemy.
Elizabeth Bathory, the lady who took baths in blood.
I searched for her.
I see. I've heard
I see.
enough. So this is what you meant when you said you owed him.
So this is the meaning of owing him.
I challenged Walter,
Right, Rob Gable?
but nothing came of it. That's why I live here and help those who wish to fight him.
I never would have guessed.
Forget everything I just said. Think only of yourself now.
Okay.
He's not an opponent you can beat while distracted.
No, you're wrong.
What do you mean?
The force of your grief can only make me stronger.
It's a really weird thing to say to somebody.
I am grateful.
Do as you will.
Sexy Aryan Leon Belmont over here,
Welcome. What would you like to do?
acting like a weirdo. Okay, nothing new over here yet. We got plenty of these guys. I already have an uncursed potion. Grab some potions here.
Is this okay? Would you like anything else?
No, I think I'm good with this for now.
Is that all? What would you like today?
Hold on to these gems in case they
Anything
eventually do
else?
something.
I
I'm not sure
appreciate
just
your
yet.
business.
It's a vampire who feeds on sepsis. Yeah, I think the phrasing is what's weird, sort of, so I agree. Maybe it's a translation goof. Oh, I should see what the new orb does. Next tornado. Where's it? Spirit? I think it's Spirit. Holy crap. That's weird. I just keep doing stuff until it hits somebody? Must be why it costs so much. Spinning Edge is where it's at still, I think. Oops. Let me hit the save point that's near here before I go in there. I'll die. Are we tub thumping in this? I'll always get back up again. Alright, up we go. Get hype. No idea what's beyond this door. Oh, cutscene apparently. Cool. Oh gosh, oh dang, oh jeez. Should Mathias show up? There's all this stuff in the opening crawl about Mathias. We played the game for like almost 6 hours and haven't run into him yet. Well, this dude's cool looking. Is this Walter?
Welcome to my castle.
That's not what I expected him to
Pleased
sound like.
meet you. I am the master of the castle.
Well, you just said it was your
Walter
castle.
Bernhard.
Give back Sara!
Walter's the OG vamp.
Do not rush. Your lady is here.
It's a cool trick, dude.
Sara!
David Blaine up there. Looks into the camera.
Won't she answer?
It seems the lady is tired. It seems you are too. Rest a while.
What?
Nutty. I wonder if this guy's like Nosferatu, is like the OG vampire. What's the story in Bram Stoker about how Dracula became Dracula in the first place? Is he Vlad the Impaler or no? Been a long time.
That whip is Rinaldo's, is it?
It can't be. My attack doesn't work.
I see.
I see.
It's just as that knight said. Very well. You've made it this far. I'll return her as a reward.
Welcome to my castle. Do you like my castle? It's my castle. I totally own it. I got the title and everything. Don't know if they go into Drax's origin in the
I'll
first
be in
book.
the throne room on the highest floor. I look forward to you making it there alive.
There's a lot of stories that imply that he's the first vampire. I think they do that on Buffy, for example. It's a great episode, by the way, the one with Dracula. Xander plays the role of the sniveling manservant.
Leon, is that you?
You're awake.
Hey girl,
Thank
hey.
goodness.
So is it time for Leon to leave now?
A friend is waiting for us. Let's go see him first.
Sure.
Sara, this way.
Yeah, visitors have to like kill his 5 guardians before they're allowed to go upstairs too. Have somebody come over and say, hey, would you like a soda? Sure, okay, well, you know, kill my 5 guardians.
Rinaldo!
Slay my
suddenly-
giant Medusa head monster.
You go on inside.
Succubus plant lady.
But
There's nothing you can do. Wait quietly inside.
Head down in the basement and fight my bizarre room of worms and eyeballs.
please, take care of Sara.
Oh, is it like a Faustian bargain? Bram Stoker. Origin stories are dangerous
Sarah
in
doing?
horror.
She's sleeping in the back.
It's better to not know, I think. I have to wonder.
What in the world happened?
The barrier around this house. It responded.
Oh, she's got evil spirit. Sara vamp now?
What are you
It's a bummer.
saying? That's not possible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
There's no use hiding it. So I'll tell you plainly. That girl has been tainted by the vampire.
Nani?
You're lying. That can't be.
Why would I lie to you? You must accept the truth.
Please, tell me you're lying.
She is not a vampire yet, to be precise. She won't even be aware of it. But as time passes, she will gradually lose her humanity,
It's a bummer.
like my daughter.
I wouldn't say that the Van Helsing movie is canon.
The only thing
What Bram Stoker wrote, at least. There's so many different versions of it now.
alter immediately.
Tell me, is this whip effective against him?
Why do you ask?
I tried to strike him with it, but it didn't seem to work.
I've heard the vampire myth has its origins in, like, rabies, right?
It didn't even work for you.
Isn't there
Not the
another
vampire
way?
killer yet. You gotta
Well, there
upgrade it.
is.
Turn the alchemy whip.
Tell me, I'll do anything.
Then let me ask you this.
Music.
Can you kill that girl?
What are you saying?
If you make the whip complete, you can destroy him. But in order to do that,
Oh, cool,
you need a
6-10.
tainted soul. One that trusts you.
Oh man, he's gotta plunge the blade into Nisa's heart so that he can create Lightbringer.
I could never do such a thing.
Gotta sacrifice Sara to get the vampire killer. That's a pretty cool twist.
Even knowing she's not human, it's a difficult thing to do. I'm not surprised.
Is she really? Is Sara really?
There's no no doubt about it.
I wonder if Rinaldo is
confirmed the
tricking
bite
us
mark.
here.
The fact that the barrier responded is proof above all else.
Sara!
Did she overhear us just now?
The music.
Sara!
Please, stay away.
Oh, she's gonna
Calm
insist.
down. Did you?
Maybe y'all shouldn't talk so
Did you
loud.
hear us talking?
I feel like eavesdropping is such a
It's okay.
critical plot
Please,
element
trust me.
in
I
fiction,
will
and it
save
probably
you. I
almost
will.
never
We'll
happens in
see.
real life.
I appreciate how you feel.
No
but
major stories have
I
progressed
no
because
time
someone
left.
eavesdropped.
No time.
Outside of, like, you know, official espionage shit.
My heartbeat is weakening, and my blood is growing cold. I can feel myself changing into something inhuman.
At least if she kills herself, then it's not on Leon, right?
Then I won't die in vain. I do not want anyone else to suffer my fate.
Why?
Please, if you still love me, please grant me my final wish.
I cannot.
So Sarah's
Suffer
soul...
yourself, Leon. How do you think Sara feels?
I know, Rinaldo. I do know, but
Leon's wife.
Leon, all that is needed now is your resolve.
That's cool, Six Gun. I didn't know that it was unreliable.
I'll be with you.
Rinaldo,
Rinaldo.
what must I do?
So, you've decided.
Are they gonna lure us into...
You
If they
must
start
enter
playing the
into a
Vampire
blood
Killer theme,
covenant
that'd be cool.
With Sara's soul.
Okay, no problem.
Focus your spirit on Sara.
That was day one of Crusader training. Deus Vault. Blood Covenant.
All becomes one in infinity. The tainted soul joins his
Music's pretty sweet.
undesired and cursed soul. His blood accepts your hatred for the power to slay your kind.
This part's pretty cool, man.
Use the whip against Sara.
It's cheesy,
I
but it's
swear to
cool.
you, no more will suffer your fate.
I think a modern game would have made us press the whip button. That would have been cool, rather than doing it in a cutscene. It's still neat, though. Oh shit! Hype!
Sara.
Right, Propagable. Well, shit. Having played the other Castlevania games, at least the Belmonts can stop it, though, thanks to killing Sara. I have to say, that's a pretty cool origin for the Vampire Killer Whip, is Goofy, like, just enter into a blood covenant. Yeah, okay, sure.
That was one of the forbidden secrets described in the book belonging to Matthias's family.
Nice. Is...
Now that whip has become the bane of the children of the night.
Yes,
Blood
I can
covenants
tell.
were Thursdays in Crusader class,
The
Tuesdays
power
were
of hatred and
trebuchets.
destruction that the whip has against vampires.
I'm sorry, Leon.
It couldn't be helped. It is no one's fault. It was what Sara wanted.
Are you going already?
Yes. I must keep the promise I made to Sara.
I guess it would have been a little too cheesy if they played the Vampire Killer song there after he got the whip. Da da
Come
da
back
da.
again anytime. I can be of
Oops.
some help to you.
Oh, cool. It's got new colors on it. Presumably, it shows up. Vampire Killer, the whip that will destroy all who are related to the kindred of the night. And it's like a spike whip now with a spike ball at the end, which is what it eventually powers up to in the other games as well. It's cool. Alright, let's see if he sells anything new. Trebuchet Tuesdays.
Welcome. What would you like today? Is that all?
It must be tough, but hang in there.
Thanks, dog. You're my dog, you know that? Help me kill my wife. Get a sweet purple whip. Wee, backflip. Sorry, my wife's pinging me. Alright, we're back. There's a marching band gig in town on Sunday. I decided whether not to do it. Are you afraid of the dark? Hear that? Fuck. That show was pretty creepy sometimes. Alright, let's just go try to kill some vampires here. Ben, Marty. You're so furry. Danger zone. Pagoda of the Misty Moon. Okay. Whatever you want to call it. Knife, which we don't need. Oh, it's a room that gives me every possible upgrade. Okay, that's probably not good. Chance to try everything out. Finally. Not that long of a hallway though, it'll probably be later. We don't yet know if this is supposed to be Castlevania that we're in right now, you know? Oh shit. That's a thing that can happen. It's not actually holy water, right? It's a potion? Super potion. I doubt this is the final boss. There's still a lot of plot threads we have to... Oh, okay, when you jump on those, they break. I see. So it's to keep you from jumping to solve this area, I guess. We have to explore the Mathias thing quite a bit here. Oh, it's a bummer. Even in your dreams. Hopes for pet ownership betrayed. Pictures of ladies in here. So far, the soundtrack continues to impress. Probably need to start busting more of these purple braziers and get more hearts. Hey, Doppelganger again. What's up, dude? Fought this guy earlier as a mini-boss. Oh wow, I do significantly more damage now with the whip. Makes sense. Ouch. I also only have the one. Look at that teching. Tried to block that, but I was too late.
First try.
Oh, is that a bad timing? Probably clicking him to die faster than that. They do have 2 health bars. It's like Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts. I really need to get more of these hearts. Interesting. Maybe the doors don't open until I get this. Perfect. Still right. Yes. Animated swords. Kaboom! Shit, spooky ghost skeletons. Oh, these guys suck. Oh well, hit points too. 2 technique. Press square during draw up. Slams whip energy into the ground while spinning in a jump. Let me double check. Draw up was square, triangle, square. Oh, that's cool. It's hard to block in the middle of that, you know? That's what I'm talking about. And a lot of hit points for some regular enemies. I'll have to practice fighting those guys. Have you guys tried not being spooky ghost skeletons? It's a little bit too spooky for my taste. They spend most of their lifetime immune to damage, and then if you start into a combo on them, hoping to catch them when they're vulnerable, it's likely that they will start their blockable attack, but you can't cancel out of an attack chain with blocking. Alright, don't jump on the wood. There's multiple exits from this room. Try this one first, see where it takes us. We don't have a map here yet. You guys are kind of like the Fleamen. I think it's the same basic model. Perfect. Getting back up there, we want to get up to 99 hearts. Is where we want to be. I guess the value of the axe is a little bit lower now since we have the vampire killer, which does way more damage than the original alpha would. It's still good, but especially for these big groups of enemies here. Nice. Whatever that means, there's only one of those skeletons that is real, and the other ones just keep getting back up. Get happier swords. Change.org. More swords that aren't bummed out all the time. Big downer. Heart maximum. Oh, that's cool, and it actually brought us right up to 110. Right on. I don't know if I realized that was a thing that you could get upgrades for. I think earlier in the game I had a lower heart maximum though, so maybe I picked one of them up without realizing it. HP up. Cool. Looks like going this direction was correct then. Probably try to find a save point soon. Some health back. Just going straight down and then across. Ow. Running, 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 running. Come on, save point. You're not a save point, you're a second floor. New music. Cool sounding music. Great, more shadow skeletons. You need to be careful. You just play it safe and use a potion. Not worth it otherwise. Hey, Ludifex, what's groovin', man? How is your Tuesday? Holy Day of Tear from Mirror's Bane. That works pretty well if you get behind them, I guess. I love piano rock. So one thing that's probably never been a failure in any Castlevania game, even like the really stupid Castlevania Judgment, which is like a fighting game with Castlevania characters. I was kind of hoping for a save point back here. Let's see. Music has always been good. There were two doors in there. The other one was the one that was closed off. Hello. A lot of different directions I could be going now. I think that the first 5 bosses are really just there to teach you the game, and now the real Dark Souls begins. Hey, save point. Fantastic. I'm starting to get worried. On a scale of reaching 3rd base to drinking Pepsi Clear, how much are you lamenting your loss of innocence? Are we lamenting our loss of innocence in Lament of Innocence, do you think? I really enjoyed that that subtitle structure for a while, where they would do, like, you know, music word of fun noun, rondo of blood, symphony of the night, harmony of dissonance. And they got some goofy shit with it too, because they had Aria of Sorrow, which is cool, and then they did Dawn of Sorrow so they could get the DS subtitle. They ruined it. Relief of the Sun and the Moon is here. Oh, interesting. It switches just the moon and the sun. What do we think that actually does? Polka of Doom. That's exactly right, Ludifex. Well, Konami didn't shy away from doing parodies of their own stuff. There was like Parodias, which is a parody of Gradius. I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that. Back before they became a shell of what they are today. Oh shit, this is the long hallway. Like, the classic one. And you can see the moon. I bet I can't go in here yet though, right? I'll wait to play it until they let me go in there later. Sealed by an enormous power, the pattern of a dragon is carved here. Yeah, this is in every Castlevania game, or almost every Castlevania game. It's the reason I use Bloody Tears as the source of the Long Hallway song. So we'll play it when we actually go up here to fight him. Pretty great though. Acid jazz of destruction. I think that there's a game called Kid Dracula. Oh, I love how there's the little little purple skull at the end there with the long hallway. That's great. They could have kept doing it forever. Samba. Ow. Really don't like that triple jump thing. Not really a triple jump. It's the opposite, really. In fact, let me go back and save again so I get my health back. Run through that room without taking a ton of damage for no reason. Yeah, I think they did Harmony of Dissonance because they were trying to get the HD subtitle, right? Oh, that's right. Pepsi clears before your time, Propagable. Those were dark times. In the before now. Don't know what opens that door just yet. Jazz is your harmony of dissonance. You never got like Threnody as a title. Minuet. Dirge. Never know them again. Konami is no more. Oh, did Pepsi Clear not make it global? Is that a uniquely US thing? I thought that was earlier, right? The Cola Wars. Demolition Man. Taco Bell was the only survivor of the franchise wars. So guys have infinite poise. Can't get staggered. Getting money, getting paid. Don't eat my face. Dick move, man. Ah, US, Canada, and Australia briefly. There's a ancient SNL bit about Crystal Gravy making fun of Crystal Pepsi. Crystal Gravy, see your meat. Really? That's frightening. I wonder how much like nostalgia will drive purchases. A 6 tablet, a tablet with 6 written in Roman numerals. One, 2, 3, 6, 5. Looks like that was the incorrect tablet to put in there. Do I get to take it back? Okay. Not the most difficult puzzle in the world. Maybe I can use that somewhere else, though. Pepsi Blue. Another old product I've been trying to find lately that I can only get on Amazon is called Koala's March. It's like a Japanese cookie treat. There's these little cookies shaped like koalas that have chocolate on the inside. I used to be able to find them everywhere. Now I can only get them on Amazon. Ow. Y'all are super rude. Cut that out. I said y'all are super rude. Cut that out. Okay, well, that didn't work the way I expected. Yeah, thebomb.com. Get them on Amazon. We got that Amazon Prime though. Alright, well, I've got a Roman numeral 6 that does me no good at the moment. And at least one path that I don't think I'm able to take yet. There's a couple things I can try. Wait, is this? That's great. There's a door I can't get in because there's enemies in the room that I can't fight. Other way. Jolt Cola was pretty good too, yeah. Jolt Cola and Surge. Like triple the caffeine if it wasn't a usual soda. Pretty sure I can't fight those things. I'm not 100% sure on that. Let me go back and save real quick. The South Park member berries thing. Remember Jolt Cola? Oh, I remember. Pagoda of the Misty Moon. Maybe I can put it in the room that has the sun and moon icons, who knows? Okay, let's see what happens when we put that in there. Sun, 6, moon. Oh, that's clever. Ah, that's a cool puzzle. I like that. I think nostalgia has a role for everybody. Something that's kind of weird to me is that there's like this revulsion at people who are younger than you having nostalgia for something when they were a kid. Like, you can't just like be excited for them, you know? Like, oh man, that came out when I was in my 20s or whatever. I'm so old. But I don't think that goes in the opposite direction. Like, if I hear people that are nostalgic for something in the 70s or the 60s, you kind of have like, oh man, I wish I could feel that too, but I wasn't old enough. 80s music is pretty great. If you like 80s music, you should just listen to music from Japan. I feel like they're culturally kind of frozen in the 80s, which is rad. To me, the hallmark of 80s subculture is that everything was really sincere. Like, it could be cheesy and sincere at the same time. And I think probably starting around the 90s, there's still some cheesy stuff in the 90s, but that started to die, and Western culture being very focused on the ironic. feel like a movie like Kung Fury only works because it's dripping with irony. There we go. Right, Propagator. Although I think that my favorite music is from the 60s and 70s. I was saying earlier that playing Dark Souls, it's insane to me that Dark Souls is such a beloved series. Like, it's one of those things that it feels like it's for me, and I can't believe it's as popular as it is with all the barriers to entry that it has. Dragon Crest. Oh, okay. Well, that happened a lot faster than I was expecting. Maybe there's more stuff leading up there. There's got to be more story after the throne room. It feels like that would be surprising if that's just the end. Anyway, so my point about bringing up that Dark Souls, it's crazy that it's popular. That must have been what it was like in the 60s and 70s when prog rock was pop music. Like, no business that being pop music. Feels like it's for me. It's my kind of music. Everybody likes it too. It's an interesting way to phrase it, Spiky. Yeah. Yeah, I think games took a pretty different path, and maybe rightfully so. I feel like the popularity of Dark Souls is almost totally from word of mouth, though. Like, I doubt there's a lot of people who started playing it for the first time because they saw an ad or something. Like, probably had someone else who played it and said, "Oh man, you got to play these games. They're hard, but you'll like them." Music from before my time lacked sophistication. Just the kids like these days has no soul. Yeah. Kids these days. Excuse you. Save, and we'll go up to the long hallway. We'll play the song. Probably won't be the true for reals, no fooling, no for real, not for play, long hallway. We still haven't explored what's up with Rinaldo, really. We haven't confronted his daughter. We haven't run into Mathias at all, despite him being 50% of the intro. You hear this a lot during this series playthrough.
You know what that is? It's a long hallway. You know it's at the end, right? It's the boss. You ready? Let's go beat him. Finally, it's the long hallway at the end of the game. It's a trope, not a cliche. Judgment Day, the boss is right this way. Can't let him slip away. Come and join me in the long hallway, hallway. It's the long hallway, the long hallway.
It's a pretty cool trope. Let's go. Oh man, cutscene hype. Hey, what's up, dog?
Welcome. I have been waiting, Leon.
Walter, I will never forgive you.
I see. It seems you have enjoyed the gift that I gave you.
You know, I turned her into a whip. It was pretty sweet.
Yes. Thanks to that, I now have the power to defeat you.
Well, that power is quite something. But I am beloved by the night. You will taste my powers.
We still have the ebony stone and the night crimson stone.
Interesting. Now the curtain rises on this delightful little game.
Okay, so only the vampire killer does damage to him. You guys remember when I played Castlevania 1, this is exactly how Dracula fights work. It's pretty cool. Teleports around.
What?
Hey, Cass.
Now there is nothing left to protect you.
Nani?
I'll fulfill my promise to Sara now!
Not yet. The power of the night is still full. I shall teach you the meaning of true terror.
Cool. I like the meaning of true terror. Is this the meaning of true terror? We're gonna do a illusory dance here? Yeah. The same laugh when he teleports. Yeah, it's a similar attack. You remember he shoots the little fireballs. Closer to the ones he uses in some of the later games in the Dracula fight. So I don't think he's Dracula, though. I think it's his power that's going to pass. It'd be surprising if Dracula's name was Walter. Yeah. False terror. General spookiness. Whoa! Turn into his demon form. Just for a second, though. That's cool. Shit. Gotta do a big heal here, or I could die. Oops. Womp womp.
Now you join her.
A custom voice line on the game over screen. Alright, I'll use my super potions next time. You're not wrong, Walter. Just an asshole. Am I wrong about this true terror thing? Teach you the meaning of true spookiness. I don't think that the difficulty, to an earlier comment, I don't think the difficulty of Dark Souls is the only thing that draws people to it. It's got a really cool universe that appears generic at first, but totally isn't. Yeah, you can skip cutscenes in a moment, so that's fantastic. Good looking out, Konami. Really don't like games that make it a pain in the ass to skip cutscenes. I think that most of the bosses in this game have 2 phases, too. No! Yeah, right. Gotta get out of dodge before he goes all demon ham on us. That was the correct thing to do there. Where ya? Where ya? Yeah, I think I agree. Whew! That's a cool attack. That's a very Dark Souls boss style attack too. Gives you a big tell and you just gotta run, get the hell out of dodge. Dark Souls and Bloodborne particularly are a lot very similar to Castlevania in a lot of ways, but Castlevania does way too much exposition, I think. But depending on the game. They'll laugh at the end of every line of dialogue, because every character in the game is insane.
This should not have happened.
Sara's suffering. And Rinaldo's grief. Carve them into your cursed body and perish.
But
Just laughing at the
with my
Dark Souls
powers,
dialogue.
I will surely come back to life.
I don't know about that, man. Vampire Killer is pretty cool.
The Crimson Stone.
It's not the Vampire Knocker Outer.
Someday, it will be mine.
Vampire Subdual Damage Engine. Oh shit, it's Death! That's cool. I was wondering how they're gonna bring him. He's been in almost every Castlevania game as well.
Take your soul.
Cool. I was wondering how they were gonna factor him into. He's usually a boss you encounter before Dracula. Interesting.
I offer to the king who wields the Crimson Stone.
Oh shit. Is that Matthias? I think it is.
Excellent. I never spent a better night.
Mathias?
You didn't disappoint me, Leon.
Cool.
I knew without a doubt
So he is gonna be
you
Dracula.
would accomplish this.
What is the meaning of this?
I needed a powerful vampire soul. That is all.
Are you saying you used me?
Not just you. Your betrothed, Sara, Rinaldo, and Walter. I used all of you. I never thought it would go so well, though.
Is that red stone?
So he was
The Crimson Stone?
buddy with
I'm impressed.
Death.
I made Walter's soul mine with the power of this stone.
Now this idea of Dracula's special power being able to control souls becomes really important way later in the series, so keep that in mind for now. We'll get to it much later on.
That's right. By becoming a vampire,
It's a cool concept that's
I
unique
take
to
life.
the Castlevania series, I think, and their interpretation of Dracula,
It
with his
was
special
my
move.
revenge against God.
Revenge against God.
Revenge against God.
Revenge against Metal Gear?
We have risked our lives and fought for the sake of God.
In the Crusades.
But God mercilessly stole away the one I loved most.
His wife died, and that bummed him
When
out.
all I ever wished for was Elizabetha's safety. If limited life is God's decree, then I shall defy it. And within that eternity,
God
I
revenge?
shall curse him forevermore.
Mathias.
Matthias is my middle name, by the way.
Leon, after what you've been through, you should know.
Yes, you're right. I do understand. How you feel. I too.
Then come with me. I will give you eternity too.
Oh, I can be a double vampire? Seems pretty tits.
Wretched fool.
No, Leon's not on board with that.
What?
Is this what the woman you loved would have wanted? The Mathias I know would not have loved such a woman.
That's an interesting way to phrase that, but I think I know what he meant.
Was a kind, honorable woman. She was concerned only for
That's
me
me.
to the very end. That is why I hate him.
Yeah, I'd be on board with that right
Am I
away.
wrong?
Power to control souls.
Walter with hatred in your heart too.
He raises a
I'd
good
be
point.
lying if I
You're
claimed
not
otherwise.
wrong, Mathias.
But defeating him, no. Preventing others from suffering the same cursed fate. That was Sara's dying wish.
Dylon, Dylon, Dylon.
That is all I can do to prove my love to Sara. Eternity
All time.
without her would be nothing but emptiness.
Leon, I thought that you would understand. Dawn is coming.
Farewell, Leon. Death is all yours.
Thanks, Death. What's up, buddy? Oh shit.
Master's orders. You'll be destroyed here and now.
Everyone processes grief differently. Some people go through the 5 stages, it's not a big deal. Oh cool. Awesome. So you can do some scythe bullshit?
Minion.
Oh shit. That's not good. Can we not have that happen? Ouch. This guy sucks. It's like he's got a shield that blocks whenever I try to do that. We need to roll through that in the future. No shit. Not good.
Minion.
This dude's tough, man. Come back at it with a bunch of potions or something. I don't think I can blow those up. Yeah, I'm learning the dodge time a little better. This is the first fight where I've actually had to use the dodge ability. Usually I can just physically move out of the way of stuff, but now the attacks come out too fast for that to be viable. There's the scythes.
Minion. Minion.
Shoot. This is chronologically the first vampire game, yeah. I think vampires are... I mean, it's possible that Walter's the first vampire. We're learning where Dracula came from. Dracula stole the soul of a powerful vampire by manipulating me into killing that powerful vampire, Walter. But I don't know that we know, like, who the very first vampire was. It may have been Walter. Walter's big thing is that he's more powerful at night, and he has a stone called the Ebon Stone that makes it so it's night all the time. It makes a pretty big difference for him. I need to try to let it get later. Uh-oh. That's bad.
Deadly Tempest.
Shit, man, that hurts. I don't think we're gonna beat him this time since I only have one more super potion left.
Deadly Tempest.
really tough to dodge. There might be a special that I can use later, like I can try using holy water or something, since that's what's so good on him in Castlevania 1, but I don't know if they would go that route of having you know what ability to use from the first game. God, it's really bad. Looks like I can jump out of it. Okay. Bummer. Okay, I think we can beat him. We gotta come in with some better resources, though. So we'll have to fight Walter again and try to keep as many of our resources after the Walter fight as possible. And I think that the big problem there is I wasn't really sure how to avoid his Deadly Tempest skill, and I think I got a handle on that now, so... Let's do Magical Ticket, do Memorial Ticket to come back. Disappointing lack of Scythe Bolt. He did a little bit of Scythe bullshit. I'm curious if that's going to be the last encounter with death as well, you know?
Is this okay? Yes, certainly. Would you like anything else?
Solar Plate. Oh shit, I didn't even notice that was an option.
Is that all?
That might make my life easier. Hold on.
Change your mind? Okay, I don't mind. Is this fine? Yes, certainly. Is this... Would you like anything else?
Never gonna use this Pico Pico hammer, it's just kinda goofy.
What would you like today? Is this fine?
Oh, and he resells it after that, that's nice. And I might grab this White Bishop as well for the death part of the fight.
Anything else? I appreciate your business. Welcome back. What would you like?
I get to skip the cutscenes, though. That is a nice thing.
I appreciate your business.
This game is... Konami is good about that. I don't have to watch all those a second time. Alright, let's go try that again. Hey Phoenix, what's groovin'? I know, right, Spiky? Holy crap. Come on, guys. They did it with Kingdom Hearts as well. What? Awesome. What movies did you guys watch? Ah, shit. That's a really bad opening to that fight. I don't think I get a free heal at the end of this either. Good attack. We just want to do the 3-hit combo 4 is a little bit too dangerous, unless if I open it there while he's in mid-teleport. Shoot. Oh, that sucks. Almost dodged out of it. Shit, running, 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 running! Keep running! Oof. Move sucks if you let it hit you. Oh, really? That's awesome, Propagator. Game is amazing. Still need to beat it. I probably started back from scratch. I was pretty close to the end last time I played it, but... Barbie NES is a much better game as far as video games go than Barbie SNES. Too bad that hit me. It's really bad at not getting hit by stuff that attempt, unfortunately. There we go. Death fight time.
Minion.
Shit.
Die. Minion.
Oh man, it's really hard to dodge that too.
Minion.
Shit. Double shit, man. Kicking my butt.
Minion.
Looks like that doesn't do anything, unfortunately. Damages those things a little bit. Probably want the DPS decrease. What's that question? I think I looked up Lords of Shadow and they have really, really bad reviews. But I'm open to, if people disagree and think that a game that I'm currently excluding is good, welcome to give it a try. But I heard that they're pretty bad and critically maligned. I'm actually doing worse than my last attempt, being more aggressive. Okay, that was better.
Deadly Tempest.
It's a reboot.
Deadly Tempest.
Ooh, I was lucked out there. Being able to dodge that is a big deal, though. Looks like he always throws that off the one side. I don't think he throws it directly at me.
Deadly Tempest! Deadly Tempest! Deadly Tempest!
Shit. Could have ended more poorly for me.
Deadly Tempest! Deadly Impossible!
Got him. Nice. Yikes. Deadly Tempest. Yeah, it's Deadly Tempest.
To think that I would be...
I have the power to destroy all related to the vampires.
An emoji.
Though you have divine powers, you are
got
no
this, Marstead.
exception.
Where? How? Where?
As long as
First
my
try.
survives, I will rise from the dead.
I see. Give him this message. You have become a cursed being.
Yeah,
I
first
will
try
never forgive
is a
you.
joke. That's how it's supposed to be used when I don't beat it on the first try. That's what the quote is from in the
And
movie,
my
the Lego movie.
kinsmen will destroy you someday. From this day on, the Belmont clan will hunt the night.
Shadows and action adventure. Actually, it doesn't look like it's as poorly rated as I thought it was. Let me see where. I know you guys said it's in a different timeline, but I don't understand how it fits into the rest of the universe. Maybe we could do that at the very end if they're considered good.
So, he did it.
Alright, Dieter. Yeah, no worry, Legend of Link. Just saying that's what the joke should be for. Oh wow, that was actually the ending. It was fighting Death. Death was the final boss. Wow, I thought there was going to be more than that. Huh. Right on. I guess that explains why he was so hard. Cool. Well, we've got Castlevania 3 spun up. I don't have Curse of Darkness ready yet. I wasn't expecting this game to be done that quickly, unless if there's something that happens after the credits here. So we'll see if Castlevania 3 takes the full time block. If it doesn't, I'll figure something out. I could probably get Curse of Darkness downloaded on PS2. We'll see. Oops. Thank you, Gutski. Oh, phew. Love those you could voicemail there, right, Sornus? Yeah. Curse of Darkness is supposed to be after 3, followed by Castlevania Adventure, and then Belmont's Revenge, so I'll have to set all those up a little bit sooner. Later, Kevin. Enjoy class. Oh, interesting. I guess Lords of Shadow technically takes place during... It's a totally separate and parallel timeline that runs from 1047, which is about the setting of this game. Again, that classic Castlevania music in the background. Love that theme. The major version of Bloody Tears? Cool. This is great. It looks like Lords of Shadow 1 is 1047. The middle Lords of Shadow takes place during Trevor Belmont's era. And then the last Lords of Shadow game takes place in the future around the same time as like Aria of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow. So maybe what I'll do is if all three of them look like they're good on Metacritic, I might play them at the end of the series after we do Aria of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow. Would be appropriate. Send you my energy, Prep Gable.
And so the story of the Belmont clan's struggle against evil begins.
Begins.
However, Mathias and the Belmonts will not meet again for hundreds of years. Mathias goes into hiding in foreign lands and continues to curse God for eternity. Eventually, he names himself Lord of the Vampires, King of the Night. The years before their next meeting pass slowly and quietly, but with finality. The intermission in this exquisite play from which two souls will never escape.
The name entry screen, if you enter Joachim, you can play Joachim mode. Oh right, he was the evil vampire. The name entry screen, if you enter Crazy, you can play Crazy mode, which apparently is much harder. Save clear data. Okay, cool. Oh, it makes sense as an ending. It's supposed to be the origin of Dracula. We can't go kill Dracula after that. Having you fight death makes sense too. Right on. Alright, so we're going to take a few minutes to switch over to Castlevania 3, which I'm playing on the 3DS. If we finish Castlevania 3, which might not happen, I think people agree that Dracula's Curse is one of the hardest games in the whole series. But on the off chance we do finish it early, I'll figure something out. Maybe we'll do some Persona or Dead Space or something. So we'll be back in a few minutes. See you shortly.